Oh, look at this. A Fanzone scoreboard. What's that? What's that, Jesse? Can you show them?
Yep, Maddie, there you go.
Look at that. Yeah. Now,
where do I get that lamp? I like the scoreboard, but check out that lamp.
We focus on the scoreboard, not the lamp.
Shaped like the constellation Queen Cassiopeia.
It'd be really cool if that scoreboard was synced to the game in real time and just like showed the score and the time.
Man, that's so crazy, Jesse, because it is.
Oh, wow.
It is. And you can get all 32 NHL teams and all 32 NFL teams with Fanzone. And like Jesse said, synced to the game. So whether the game is on in your house or your in-laws are over and you're trying to look at your phone every once in a while in the bathroom, you will know the score.
So and even better than getting one of those is getting it for free. Because if you enter the link, if you hit the link in the description right now, you can enter our contest to win one of those Fanzone scoreboards for free.
And if you get one of those scoreboards, because you synced it to the game, you'll know every time your team lights the lamp.
Oh, boo. Manual scoring options are also available too, so you can actually control it from home too, which is great. Score now with Fanzone. Click the link in the description. Get yourself one by winning it for free, or you can buy it. Again, fanzonescoreboards.com. Steve, surprise to many. So Sam Bennett obviously joined Team Canada after Anthony Cirelli pulled out.
Yes.
And then we had another person drop off who was...
it was Braden Point.
Which is crazy.
It won't be there.
So Seth Jarvis will be the guy that takes over.
Seth Jarvis.
A lot of people were surprised it wasn't Zach Hyman.
Yeah. And that's valid for sure. There's familiarity there. And I think John Cooper, I could see why he'd be struggling here because you have Cirelli, and that's your guy who you trust implicitly with every assignment. And then you don't have him anymore. So you replace him with a center who you're familiar with. And then there's Braden Point, who's your guy. And you trust implicitly in any scenario. You trust him to wing Connor McDavid's line in overtime in the gold medal game. So who do you bring in? You bring in Seth Jarvis is playing bonkers.
I think that's part of it
this year.
I think there's a little bit of Canadian media bias, and there should be, with Zach Hyman. He's been phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. He's been... Seth Jarvis is having one of the best seasons of anyone in the league right now. And Hyman has like almost matched him in goals despite playing like a third or a half of the games or something stupid.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Unpopular opinion. Unless you're losing one of a certain caliber of player, unless you're losing a Cale Makar, a Nathan McKinnon, a Connor McDavid, what is the gap for the minutes that they're going to play between a Braden Point, who we know is injured and has been basically all year, and Seth Jarvis playing bonker sandwich?
Who can also kill penalties. So can Zach Hyman. I'm not saying that.
Yeah. Well, and then there's Cirelli you take out of the lineup. And I was talking about Bennett not being the same kind of player, which is true. But as Jesse pointed out, for God's sake, you have... Bo Horvat, who I forgot about, and Nick Suzuki, who can kind of consume some of those minutes. I think Canada plans on having the puck.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All right. So you like that. Jesse, do you have any thoughts on it before we go to the thing that I've been...
No, let's get to the thing.
All right. So listen, I don't know if you know this, but Steve Dangle once went to the 2010 Vancouver Winter Olympics.
Look at that child.
Let's look at
I don't know if we can play the video, though.
We can't.
I don't know how Nike feels about us playing their YouTube videos.
Well, it's a news item. It's news related. We're not just playing it on its own. We could play a few seconds of it. It'll be fine. Let's look at Steve 15, 16 years ago.
You will agree with me that on paper, Canada is a far superior team to the States. But who won? Now, despite the win, Canada looked awful shaky in their victory against Switzerland. And he's played international. My voice is haggard because I went to every game and was screaming my brains out.
Now, this one was the time that Canada lost in the round robin to the United States.
Yes, they did.
Yeah. But you can still look those up. But by the way, you did pretty good on the views on those. Like 15, 16,000 views in some of those. I was like, damn.
They've grown over the years.
Oh, okay.
I want to say the gold medal win got like 12,000 at the time. And we were like, whoa. That's crazy. That's like one of the biggest videos I've ever done. And
you look like a small baby child.
I am a small baby child. I am 21.
Wow.
I'm not yet 22.
You're really good at 21.
Yeah, you were very good.
Eh,
Look at that skin.
I know. I was gonna say my skin.
It looks great. You got some color in there.
Nose is straighter.
Could have put some gel in your hair.
I
but,
know.
Are you doing?
Why didn't any of you intervene?
Are you doing reaction videos to all the Olympic games?
Yes.
Every single one of them?
Yes.
Okay, so France, Czechia, you're in.
Oh. All the Canadian men's games. And depending on, no, I got to figure out a way to do the women's games.
There you go.
Yeah. Maybe not all of them. Definitely if Canada makes it through to the gold and semis.
I do want to talk about the biggest story at the Olympics today. We are going to get the opening ceremonies later, but the headline from CTV News is doping chiefs vow to look into Olympic ski jumping penis injection claims. Why'd
the camera go to me?
First reported
What
in the
was
German
that all
media.
about?
It's based on the theory that adjustments to ski jumpers' bodysuits, especially around the groin, can affect the sail and add meters to your jump. So these guys are the ones that jump for, and it's like they just don't stop jumping, like it's far. So they basically are in, the theory is that they're injecting this in their penises to make them wider, to make their ski jump suit bigger because they get that laser looked at. And so if they look like they have a bigger appendage, then they would get a bigger suit. And by the way, when you inject hyaluronic acid into your penis, it lasts for 18 months. And it doesn't make you longer, it just makes it wider. So it's just trying to give you more fabric.
Girth.
Crazy, huh?
You think you want to win? Are you injecting, what's it?
Hyaluronic acid.
Are you injecting hyaluronic acid into your penis?
Hyaluronic.
Hyaluronic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you
inject
your penis
with acid.
Levels of wanting it? Ask yourself, where's
Acid
that
in your
Nike
penis.
commercial? Are you ready to inject your dick for your country? That's nuts. We now go to our injecting your penis expert, Jesse Blake, who made a video about this.
Yes. So if you can give me a moment to do two important things for the network. One, we have an international hockey tournament bracket. You can join that in the link in the description right now. Click it. Get your picks in for the men's hockey tournament.
Start injecting.
It's awesome. Yeah, start injecting your picks. They're going to be real hard to beat.
Hey, you'll fly to success.
Other penis jokes. So hit that link. It's a lot of fun because the IOC has made this tournament very convoluted, and we've replicated it in your bracket picks. So it's awesome. You're going to have to pick everybody in the tournament and where they finish in each group. And then from there, you got to pick who seeds where in the qualifiers and then who seeds where in the elimination bracket of the tournament. So do that. It's awesome. Secondly, on the SDPN YouTube channel, we are going to be streaming all of the Canada games. So Steve is doing Canada men's. I'm doing Canada women's. That was supposed to start yesterday, but since Finland has norovirus, which Steve had at one point, which is no joke.
No joke.
The game got postponed until next Thursday, but the tournament for the women's team, Team Canada, kicks off on Saturday. So I'll see you on the YouTube channel at 3 p.m. To stream that game. It's going to be fun. We're going to have a great time watching along. Adam is going to handle, because he is a turncoat and half American, the USA games in the group stage. He's going to do all of those games as well as the Sweden games, which are happening as well in the group stage. So there's one day where there's double streams. It's going to be fun for Adam to do that.
When's the earliest?
And then
6:10, baby.
6:10.
And then when we get to the knockout stage, you're going to be doing the America games, and pending where Sweden finishes, you'll maybe find days for those as well, but you'll see how that shakes out. So that's our streaming schedule for the Olympics. Tune into the SDPN YouTube channel to get all of that stuff. We're gonna have a lot of fun on all of those streams.
And I think the Sweden America, the one day I have to do both is Saturday, which is Valentine's Day.
Oh,
I'm a popular guy at home.
Second
Popular
divorce.
guy. Yeah, that's right.
That's what he's angling.
Adam lost his ring.
Do you think Adam would win the gold medal in divorce if it was a competition at the Olympics?
I don't know. Larry King's doing pretty.
Yeah, he's got like
he's
six-
up
I don't
there.
know about Larry King's dating.
Larry King's had like 40 wives. Or
How many times
Why does he keep doing this?
Larry married? 8 times he was married.
8
Wow.
times.
And he's still rich. How the fuck do you do that, man? Divorce wipes you out.
Is he alive?
I think he's probably dead.
God damn.
No, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Yeah.
Maddie Mike, transition.
2021.
Are you legally allowed to like marry more than one person like at the same time?
Yes, in Ontario you can.
Like you could have multiple.
You knew that.
Yeah, Adam, that's
Really
a little
fast.
weird.
You are. You can.
That's a little weird by Mr. Wild over here.
Law.
Oh,
I've been through it. I've learned divorce law. There's a whole bunch of different things.
So interesting.
Are you allowed? What's the bar for marrying?
I don't know if you can
thing?
marry. It's like cohab, which is essentially marriage.
So what's the bar for what you can marry?
Oh,
Can you marry animals?
No.
I've seen those viral things.
No.
Like the UK, somebody married a cow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you do that in Ontario? No. Okay.
No.
I heard their school has a litter box.
It's called
Listen to you.
bestiality.
Can you marry objects?
No.
Nobody said you're fucking them.
Well, okay, you're getting married because you're not fucking them?
Can you marry objects?
Well, didn't that woman marry the Berlin Wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is exactly what I'm talking
And
about.
Maybe in Germany it's legal.
And there are people that marry ghosts and stuff too.
Yeah.
How was the injecting your penis segment lighter than this?
I think this is way lighter than that.
Is that illegal in Ontario?
I don't think so. No.
Oh.
I think it's just I think like traditional marriage is like 1-to-1. And then I think cohab agreements are taken into the law because there's lots of people that will live together in like a 3 or a 4 and then they'll break up and then there's a whole bunch of messy finances to work out.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Isn't that, yeah. Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Anyways,
This is fun conversations for your divorce lawyer.
Yeah. If you want more on the hyaluronic penis, yes, I did do a video on it. It was a lot of fun.
And Jesse.
And there's actual like sporting repercussions involved. It's
Did you
very
show any?
interesting.
Did you show any of the outlines of the suits in your video?
I avoided penises.
That is a shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
All right.
All right. One other thing on the Olympics. Did you guys see the Tate McRae NBC ad
Yeah.
where she's talking about how she's going to hang out with the Olympic this team USA and this part of Team USA and that part of Team USA? She's wearing red, and her boyfriend is on Team USA. But I just want to know where we fall on this.
I think whoever pitched that idea to her hates her a lot.
Yeah. It's kind of dumb, right?
I understand why she did it. She's dating a player on the American.
She also has a big pop career in the United States and wanted the free promo on NBC.
Money.
Yeah. Yeah. And money. But we don't play about that up here right now. So it's gone over like a wet fart.
I think a lot of Canadians who live in the States and are exposed predominantly to American media, like Wayne Gretzky, does not understand. I think the reason he and Bobby Orr are so out of touch about all this is because they haven't lived here in 40 years. Now, Tate McRae's been 2 or 3 years, but she's like 21, 22. Like,
So they had in a couple of the articles her referencing, I don't know if it was like a couple years ago, but recently she said that Calgary doesn't really feel like home anymore after
fair.
living in LA for so long. And so people have dug up those quotes.
That's just her
and I'm
being
like,
honest.
Yeah, but it's so out of touch.
it is.
You're Canadian. This isn't what you shouldn't be doing that right now.
And people tried to make the argument too. They're like, "Well, her career's in the States and whatever." I'm like, "How did she get signed again?" Oh, that's right, making Instagram videos in Canada and took off in Canada with a predominantly
she's
Canadian fan base that lifted her up. She was then able to get the record contract and then go to the States with it.
Listen,
you were made and born and bred here.
You do whatever you want and you deal with the consequences. And the consequences, people in Canada didn't friggin' like it.